Malaysia is located in the vibrant and strategic shipping routes of the Straits of Malacca and Singapore, the South China Sea, and the Sulu Seas. It has vast and varied maritime interests, covering offshore petroleum and gas, fishing, marine recreation and tourism, and shipping. The Straits of Malacca has an enduring history and epitomizes Malaysia's long association with the sea. The Straits remains a crucial transportation and trade link between East and West and continues to compel Malaysia's special interest in maritime affairs. Although Malacca has now been surpassed by other more modern ports, Malaysia's dependence on seaborne trade continues to grow. Despite the difficult economic conditions of 2009, Malaysia's key economic indicators remain stable, with current inflation rates at 5.4% and unemployment at 3.3%. In 2008, Malaysia registered a trade surplus of over 140 billion ringgit, with our main trading partners being the USA, Singapore, Europe, Japan, China, Republic of Korea, and India. Malaysia's major exports are electrical and electronic products, petroleum and petroleum products, palm oil and LNG, while major imports include machinery and transport equipment. Malaysia's sound infrastructure development policies have yielded well-developed transport infrastructure such as highways, railways, airports, ports, and shipping services that provide the cornerstone for Malaysia's logistic hub. A high-quality road network covering the whole of Malaysia provides excellent transportation link and quick distribution of cargoes throughout Malaysia and beyond. An extensive rail network connects Malaysia to Singapore in the south and Thailand to the north. The rail double-tracking project, due for completion in 2013, will further improve the speed and efficiency of rail connections. Senai Airport, in the southern part of Peninsular Malaysia, is set to become a regional cargo hub when a US-based logistic global player, Logistic Air Incorporated, sets up its base at Senai Airport. However, Malaysia's major international trade is conducted by sea through its 4 main ports that has international connectivity with over 200 ports worldwide. Penang Port in the north handles 25 million tons of cargo annually. It serves the Malaysia-Indonesia-Thailand growth triangle and has a thriving manufacturing base hinterland. Penang Port is expanding its facilities to double its cargo handling capacity in the near future. Malaysia's award-winning premier port, Port Klang, is the national load center and recorded almost 8 million TEUs in container shipments in 2008. Tanjung Pelepas in the south is Malaysia's transshipment hub, where Mola Maersk and Evergreen, 2 of the world's largest container service providers, are its main users. While Bintulu Port is the world's largest single LNG export terminal, handling up to 25 million tons of LNG per year. It plays a major role in the Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Philippines East ASEAN growth area. Malaysia has a sizable shipping fleet and is a notable player in the oil and gas transportation business. In 2008, Malaysia's shipping fleet ranked 24th with a tonnage of over 7 million. Malaysia also puts a high importance of education and training of seafarers. Today, we have more than 30,000 seafarers serving on board Malaysian ships. The Ministry of Transport is responsible for the planning and formulation of maritime transport policies, whereas the Marine Department is the technical agency for maritime transport safety and security, safety of navigation, and prevention of pollution from ships. Malaysia takes great effort to ensure Malaysian ships and seafarers meet international standards set by IMO. This commitment is further underlined by Malaysia's agreement to the voluntary IMO member state audit scheme, which was successfully conducted in February 2009. The Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency, or MMEA, together with the Marine Police and the Malaysian Navy, is responsible for the preservation of peace, safety, and security in Malaysia's maritime zone. Malaysia also actively participated in securing the shipping lanes off the coast of Somalia to stem the tide of acts of piracy and hijackings, particularly against Malaysian ships. Malaysia provides and manages extensive navigational aid service along our coast. These include traditional lights as well as electronic aids such as GMDSS, DGNSS, and AIS. The Maritime Search and Rescue Coordination Center, based in Putrajaya, is operated 24/7 by the MMEA to provide assistance to ships in emergencies within Malaysia's maritime zone. Malaysia, along with Indonesia and Singapore, established a cooperative mechanism to enhance safety of navigation and protection of the environment in the Straits of Malacca and Singapore. An Aid to Navigation Fund was also set up within the cooperative mechanism to receive voluntary contributions from users of the straits. Now, in its second year of operation, the fund has received contributions from a number of user states and other users of the straits. The Straits of Malacca remains crucial for international navigation and trade, where more than 90,000 vessels ply annually. More than 30% of vessels passing through the Straits of Malacca are tankers. To preserve and protect the marine environment, there are several oil spill combat centers along the straits, geared to respond to any oil spill from ships. Malaysia shares IMO's agenda on climate change and in reducing greenhouse gas emissions from ships. On Malaysia's part, we continuously monitor the air quality to determine the impact of shipping to air pollution in Malaysia. Studies are also conducted aimed at reducing sulfur content in ships' fuels. As world trade and shipping traffic expand, the task of ensuring maritime transport safety and security and preserving the marine environment continues to be a challenge for Malaysia. Malaysia is well prepared to face this challenge and continue to ensure sea lanes are safe, secure, and open to navigation, as well as ensure that the well-being of our marine environment is not compromised. We believe this is in harmony with IMO's own aspiration of safe, secure, and efficient shipping on clean oceans.